I am here in the archive, reaching out to everyone. This is a time when there are so many reasons to feel down, and scared and sad, and unsure of what comes next. And I thought to myself, how can I help? What can I do? And I've given a lot of thought to it. And I know that one thing that helps me is when I connect with other fans and offer some kind of comfort. So I thought I would come to the archive today, and I'm hoping I get some help at some point. But I thought I'd come to the archive and just reach out to everyone. Italy, Argentina, the UK. I'm so nervous, this is crazy. And especially, in the US, all my friends who are going through this really terrible, unprecedented time with the virus. And I thought I would try to offer a momentary distraction. So I'd like to welcome you all to the archive. As I said, I've never done anything to this scale before. I've always been bite-sized little increments, which are nice and manageable, but I'm taking a chance. I'm just sending so many hugs out, and I have some things here I'd love to just kind of share with you, and I'll try to give equal time to every band member, but I'd love to just take you all on a little time travel and distract you a little bit from all the stuff that's going on out there in the world. Especially, I know Italy is just suffering a lot. Rafi, Susanna, so many people over there who I love dearly, and I just wish you strength. I wish us all strength and courage as we try to get through this. But anyway, enough talk, okay? I'm here in the archive. Why don't I show you a few things? Okay, so I grabbed a book to start off. I really hope this works. So this is like, if I get calls in, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I will try to do this as long as my phone holds up. This is let's see here. This is a great shot of the band. I don't know, I'm assuming it's like they're wearing the outfits from the Girls on Film video. I think it's just a fantastic early shot of the band. This is the kind of stuff I just wish I could have you all over here just relishing in all this with me. This is a great shot of the band in Central Park. And there's a great shot of Simon. Look at that. Oh, just so long ago. 40 years. 40 years. Okay. Here's some nice shots of Simon and one of John. Oh, great John. I remember the heartbreak of learning that I would never be able to get my hair looking like that because mine was curly. It was hard, really. And my mom never took me for shopping for fedoras, so I suffered. There's a great shot of Kim Wilde and Simon on a date that was set up, I believe, by Flexi Pop magazine. And there's a great shot of Simon in khaki and tan khaki outfit. I miss those photo sessions. Just a general note for all the photo sessions that they do now. Fans love creativity. We'd love to see you guys go out and do some fun creative poses. That'd be fun, like they used to. Some great backdrops that they used to do. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. And I want to respond to everyone who's writing, and I know it's going faster than my eyes can manage. So just know, if you know me, I am sending love to you. Here's John and Simon, courtesy of Classic Pop magazine. I remember this photo session on the right. Is it the right? Yeah, do I have my left and right's right? This one right here in the bar. That was on little buttons that I found in stores, and oh man, that was when I was first getting into them, and it was my whole world was opening up. You know, these guys that I just, they were glossy and they were handsome and debonair and escapist. Oh, there's some Nick for you Nick girls out there. You see that okay? Okay, yeah. From the Men Cap benefit appearance with those thin pink leather tie. I wanted a thin pink leather tie so badly. And my parents were not having it. There's Roger and Nick. Fantastic. Plenty of Roger girls out there. Jen, if you're watching, yeah, that one's for you. Mm-hmm. I'm just feeling nervous, but a lot of love for you guys, so I hope you're enjoying this. It's a great action shot of the band in concert. I know that it's a really hard time, just the thought of concerts possibly being canceled or postponed, especially Vegas. It's a hard time, really hard time, but we're going to make it through. Here is Nick. Oh, God, one of my favorite shots from the Rebecca Blake sessions. Nobody wears a hat like Nick Rhodes, except for John, who wears the fedora. And this, of course, we all know that Scabulo session. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. I remember getting the full set of all those posters, all the Scabulo shots, the individuals. Oh, it was fantastic. He was right there on my wall and taking up most of the wall space, and every time my mom would walk in, I'm sure there were eye rolls, but it was a fantastic choice of wall decor. There's John. It's a nice one of, is it John and Andy hanging out with Niall? Isn't that Niall? Yeah. That's very cool. And someone from Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Yes. I do not know their names. Okay. Classic shot. And of course, Simon smoldering. You know, I go round and round with a lot of people about the hair, and I just refuse to let anybody call it a mullet. It's a mane, okay? It is a mane like a lion, like king of his domain. That's Simon. Here's two shots of Nick, looking quintessentially 80s in his hair. I love the artsy shot over there. So we're going now into 1985. Little drum action. Beautiful. Love the black and white shots. Oh my God, look at that. Even when they're standing still, they're moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Fantastic photo sessions. And there's John Taylor. And Simon and Nick. See, I would love to see those kind of poses now. It's overdue. You guys look great when you're standing, looking gentlemanly and classy, but it'd be kind of nice to ham it up, cheese it up a little bit. Maybe, just a thought. And there's Roger. And this is a fun fabricated shot over here. I've seen this before. You can clearly see that John and Andy have been cut out and placed strategically behind Arcadia. Some publications, I applaud them going the extra mile and taking chances. Okay, there's a nice shot of the power station. And then another John. Man, have you ever seen a piece of paper sweat before? That is John Taylor right there. To have hair like that. Okay. Now on to 86 and 87. Beautiful. I love this one right here. Oh, Nick's hair. I don't know how he got it to do that way, do those crazy hair calisthenics. It's just probably a lot of hairspray. One of the reasons why we probably have the ozone layer, but they look good. It's a great shot right there of the guys. It was such a different look at a different time, a whole different approach to everything for them. Their shirts were fun too, very wild patterns. Of course, you have to give it to Italy for huge, dramatic, full color, bigger than life spreads. Beautiful. Definitely need to laugh more. They have great smiles. There's a nice shot from the Liberty Days. And there's Warren Ferrocchio. And we'll end up with astronauts. Oh, love it. Love it! Okay. So, how about another book? Is that good? One more book? Okay, we're going to start off this time a little later in '84 with something we all know and love, one session, The Wild Boys. And I remember the story that was told in the making of Arena. Apparently Nick was not pleased with the amount of jewels on his jacket, so he actually took it upon himself to attach additional little jewels and shiny gems and little attachments to his jacket. So all that stuff was hand done by him. It was really cool. That was cool. I'd love to know where all those outfits are right now. This is a very cool one, Simon. I just love multiple shots as Tin knows. I love multiple shots from the same photo session, different poses. It kind of gives a cool sense of how the photo session went. It's been a little while since we saw some Roger, so there's a little Roger for you Roger girls out there. And of course, John. Can never get enough of this. Okay. But it's really the sharing with you that's the magic for me. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Some good shots of John. Lots of hair. Okay, there's John, and then a classic UK publication. Simon, I'm sorry, I love seeing the band evolve, but I'd love Simon to stay looking like that forever. Is that bad? I hope that's not bad. Frozen in time, looking just like that. Okay. Oh, the smile on John, yay! And then there's Simon. He can speak volumes with a look. Looks right through you. These are two fun ones, from one from the UK and one from Italy. Fantastic. Look at that. Woo! I love that session of Nick at the Semaphore Gallery in New York. It was where he shot a session for Star Hits magazine. We all know that one, Eiffel Tower. Love that jacket on Roger. And then John. Yeah. That was a lot of hair. So much hair. It's like made it look so good. Okay, stop fixating on the hair, Andy. Okay. There's another one, different presentation on the border, and oh, one of my favorite sessions. Of course, my favorite member's on top, so I have no complaints in that department. Okay, oh, here's some more Roger for you Roger girls. Danny. And we're getting a little closer to the power station here. There's a lot of lip gloss on John in that one. He wore it well, but a lot of lip gloss. And there's the smoking jacket. It appeared in so many sessions. This is good. This is from, I believe it's the Montreux Pop Awards in 1985. This is the guy showing up. Andy has a Frankie Goes to Hollywood shirt on. I thought that was an interesting attire choice, but that's okay. Kudos to him for the courage. This is John, of course. And yeah, I'm talk about courage. This kind of photo session for Arcadia was an interesting choice, and it took me a while before I realized Simon was holding a knife. I believe he's holding, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It's right, holding a knife up there. And of course on the set of The Flame, that was a gorgeous hair color for Nick. And Simon, that was a really fun video. Really fun video. And I don't know if you can see the photograph on the mantle of that. It's of Nick and Simon, I believe. Yeah, it's kind of surreal. Okay. There's some Andy from Mary Rains and any other Andy fans out there. Gotta put some Andy in there. How am I doing? Am I doing okay? I hope I'm speaking loud enough and pausing long enough on these. Okay. Yes, Fabby, Bon Jovi phase. Andy was going through his Bon Jovi phase. This is a great photo session in '87. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love those outfits. Love the tour outfits. They took such detail with all their outfits back then. All the clothes they wore. It was such a great look for them. John. And of course, Bowie, the legend. And they're all laughing. Can you see that okay? I'm trying to stay away from all the reflection here. Just a little more Andy. I like that shot of Andy. It looks very nice, relaxed, very human. Of course, Simon's still the rock star on the other side. And then we have John again. Look at that. That's a great shot. God bless Japan and those photographers. That's a good shot on the set of the Notorious video. In the background, we do have people going in and out of the facility, so I apologize for the noise. I'm not alone. Hope it's not too distracting. Okay. That's a great shot. Cloudy background. And Simon in the fringe jacket. Love that jacket. Ugh. Teresa, I can try to tell my neighbors to be quiet, but I'm trying to practice compassion and patience and love. So it should be quiet now. There's nobody here. Okay. There is the guy is looking full of hair and gloss and at the height of everything, 1984. And then, of course, there's Power Station again. That was really, really hard when I learned that Robert Palmer and Tony Thompson had passed. That was... Okay, this is a real treat. This is a gorgeous shot of Simon. See that? Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous! Okay. And then there's more Simon. Can you have enough Simon? It is a question that kind of has its own answer. No. No, you can't. I've talked with enough Simon girls to know that. Yeah. Oh, when he smiled, it's amazing. He has such a great smile. And of course, going from Simon to John is like a logical transition. Yeah. Oh, how many people had those on their wall? Countless. Beautiful. And then I remember this is one of the first posters I had on my wall. Standing in front of the truck. Amazing! It was just... These are the guys that were going to set the pace for the rest of my life. That's crazy. Okay, so I thought we would move from that size to something bigger. That's what she said. I know, sorry. Okay. Here we go. So this is this is the newest article book in this size. What is it? 11 by 14. So we have Music Express from April 1983. Some nice pictures of the band. This is cool. This is a DJ radio release. It's an ad. And also on the other side, there's music video breaks the price barrier. It's advertising Girls on Film and David Bowie's video cassette. It's kind of fun. Really kind of takes you back to when VHS was all the rage. Oh, what I wouldn't give for going back there sometimes. Very cool. The DJ ads are fun. Announcing what rating Hungry Like the Wolf is. This is a nice, what is this? This is, I think it might be Turkish. I think it's Turkish. Yeah. One of these days I'll start getting people in here who can translate all this, and they'll just sit down for weeks at a time, and I'll bring them food, and you can just translate everything. That's a nice, it's not coming, it's not showing up backward, is it? Oh, please don't say it's showing up backward. It probably is. Okay, well, yeah. It's pictures that speak the loudest anyway. This is from Music Express, 1985, Glamorous Life. Indeed. Indeed. These are fun. I love the old UK tabloid stuff. Oh my gosh, imagine opening up a newspaper and finding this stuff. Oh, it's just priceless beauties. It is showing backwards. Thank you, Patricia. So hopefully you can take a screen capture and then show it to yourself in the mirror and read it. I'm sorry. I know, magic of video. But you have pictures, so that's good. I might kind of make a decision to minimize the articles in the future if that's the case. This is a nice, it says, "You're my world." Simon and Yasmin. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate the reassurance. And Simon's ordeal when the whole world stopped and held its breath along with Simon. Yeah, that was pretty scary. How I cheated death. Yeah. That's very cool, Samantha. Hold on to those. Those are really, really She has lots of clippings, priceless stuff, and they're only going to get more amazing as time goes on. Some more Power Station. This is from, what is this? Turkish, again. Yes. Okay, so we have an article here that talks about Simon snubbing Larry Slater. He was a diver that saved him. I don't know quite what happened, but that's how the headlines were playing it out. So they seem to suggest that Simon snubbed him somehow. And then I'm Not Tailor-Made for Marriage. That's a story on John and Renee. Very cool ad for Miami Vice 2 that Andy Taylor did a song for. Love the car. Love the car. And another article about Duran when they were debuting their new leaner look. And then this is really cool. It's a little enlarged. It's a recent enlarged trading card cover from the wrapping paper, which is kind of commemorating the Topps trading cards. This is a beautiful big ad for Skin Trade with the booty shot. Beautiful. Those trade industry ads are heaven. Okay, this is How Do You Please the Little Girls? It's a hell of a job, but somebody has to do it. This is from magazine in '87. Has all kinds of pictures from the tour at the time. This is as a full-page ad for the shows that are happening at the Starwood Amphitheater. I'm not quite sure where that is, but definitely it's kind of cool because it shows the other acts that are happening at the time. Whose booty was it? I'm not sure. I just know it wasn't mine. Really, Andy? That's a contribution to the conversation. Okay, so this is a nice, some more shots. There's a copy of an article, and then something from '89. I'm trying to find the most compelling stuff. Oh, this is cool. There's an article here from Liberty, and then a fully signed, beautiful poster from a Neurotic Outsiders show. Very, very nice. Don't come across those very often. Yeah. The band have led such a colorful life, always evolving. This is a San Francisco Chronicle ad or article. Duran Duran rides 3 hits back to the top. Thank you, Lynette, very much. Anything to distract us from what's going on out there is really my goal. I mean, this is just a small little thing I can do, but you know, I love you guys so much. This is a nice Medazzaland era article. And the other one is kind of making fun of the 80s a little bit. That's not very nice. Okay, these are very cool ads from the astronaut era. And then one for the Voodoo Fest. Yes, it looks fantastic when it's printed backwards in video. Oh, fantastic, just the way I want it. Okay, oh, that's an article about me. We don't need to do that. Okay, oh, this is a nice full-page ad for Live at the Garden Summer Concert Series. Yes. Okay. And then this one, this is something pretty special. I got this directly from the photographer. I just need to show it because I can't describe it. That says everything that you need to know. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Love Art Deco style. Okay. Let's go right back to one more book of photos. And then I might give you guys a little break while I reorganize and bring something else out. So, there we go. Let's just dive into the military look. That works. That works just fine. Love that one right there. Look at that. And then Simon being playful in the tall grass. Oh, like a little kitten with a British accent and a gorgeous face. Oh, these comments are going to haunt me. Okay, Andy in a colorful jacket, pink and yellow. That was an interesting color choice. And then Nick Rhodes, of course. Nick Rhodes. Beautiful. Love #1 magazine. Of course, there's John and Roger. John could warm up Antarctica with his smile. Look at that. Melt all the icebergs. Some more Roger for the Roger girls out there. And then John. Rare pic of Simon in the wild. That's right. I think I saw him on the Nature Channel. Simon hunting young, unsuspecting females. Okay, that's just sounded wrong. God, how about that filter, Andy? How's that going? Yeah, what is that? Okay, so yeah, there's Simon and the whole series again. Absolutely. That looks like a huge forearm. I've always marveled at that forearm on John. That looks like a huge forearm. But he is tall and large. Okay. That's Andy and Raj. Okay. That's a nice close-up of Nick. Beautiful. Young, young, young. And then I think they're down in Australia for that one. Love that one. Beautiful. Okay, so we have Roger wearing a suit that looks a tad small on him. A little tight, but still good. And then, of course, Simon. I mean, yeah. Sometimes just words aren't needed. Classic one that we can all recognize. Beautiful. Now, a lot of people, not a lot, some people recently have told me they didn't know about the snake tattoo on the back of Simon's hand. You can't really see it very well here, but I'm not sure how many people knew of that. I figured everybody knew about that. And then there's Nick and a member of Kajagoogoo. Some great ones as the hair started to grow and multiply. Fantastic shots. We have more Wild Boys. Well, first Simon's hair. Oh, Simon's hair! Oh my God! And the Wild Boys. Again. Okay. I think in this one, this is as close as Duran were getting to sports back in the day. That's as close as you're going to find Simon going out into the field and hitting balls. The stuff I say, it just sounds so much better in my head. Here is Simon. I think he's turned a little bit in that photo session, so that's exciting. Turned a little bit to the right, turned a little bit to the left. Yeah. It's a radio station promo for the with the Wild Boys shot, and then Simon and a Kemp brother. Okay, this is fun. Oh, it's so fun when we see a little faux pas in the magazine. It certainly looks like Nick Rhodes, definitely there, right? And it certainly identifies him properly. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Simon Le Bon. Okay, Simon's on the other side. Okay, more dark hair with that Mediterranean look, more from the Semaphore Art Gallery. If I turn the camera around, everything won't be back. Oh, I could do that. When I take a break, I will experiment with that. Turning the camera around. I'm very old school, so I will give it my best shot. But if I mess it up, then be patient with me. Okay. Oh, one of my favorite sessions. Absolutely exquisite. The Arcadia era. There's Simon and Yaz in glorious black and white. Okay, another radio station promo. And Simon aboard drum. Yes, keeping on the lookout for icebergs. Okay, going into 87. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. God, I wish I could get my hair looking like that. Okay, that is John reclining, sending unspoken signals over to young women everywhere. Come over to my room, room 7609. Okay, and that's Simon in a shirt that I don't know if I don't know if Yasmin picked it out for him. He might have picked that one out himself, but it's colorful. This is from a great fanzine out there. It grows, and man, that's a great shot right there of Simon in later years. Okay. Oh, fantastic shots. The Gap ad was amazing, and I heard that in some countries, some cities in the U.S., they had billboards that ran the Simon and Nick photo, promoting the Gap. And I'm telling you, if Seattle had one, I probably would have done whatever I can to get up there and just camp out on the billboard, make the news, refuse to come down until they rolled the whole thing up into a poster for me. It's a great shot of Simon. And that's exactly how I feel seeing all of you enjoy yourselves. Yay! Okay, I will take a real quick break. I'm going to line up some new stuff for you to see and try to figure out the whole backwards print dilemma. Don't laugh at me too hard, please, because I'm technologically challenged. But I hope this is working. It's definitely working for me. I love you guys so much. And I just send you tons of vibes and love and hugs and virtual hugs while keeping our social distance. And we're all going to make it through this, okay? We're all going to do it, and we're going to do it together. The memorabilia is between us today, and so is the love. Okay, so hang in there, stay tuned. I'll be right back with more.